Hello, Prolon day one. It is a Sunday, it's a pool day, people are outside, and it's nice to have this relaxing day to kick it off. I wanted to share just a few tips for getting through the next 5 days. First of all, your key to success when doing not only this program, but anything that may feel challenging to you is going to be your mindset. So you have to make sure you have this locked in. And the best way to do that is establish your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you choosing to do this for 5 days? It could be perhaps your doctor told you to. It could be, to induce some cellular cleanup in your body. It could be to kick off a new weight regimen program. It could be because you just feel like doing it, right? Do that. So anyway, establish your why, write it down, hold it tight, look at it first thing in the morning, and look at it anytime that you feel like you're struggling while doing this program. Hopefully it doesn't feel like a struggle, but if you're going into this and you haven't done any sort of cleanup of your diet or your regimen prior, it's not going to be simple. Ideally, you have spent about at least a week cleaning up some things prior to this, perhaps lowering your sugar intake if it's usually high. If you're going to give up coffee for this 5 days, to give it up prior to this 5 days. So any sort of other things, hopefully you've teed yourself up. If not, just remember your why. It is only 5 days. And if you really want to think about it, day one, you do get a sufficient amount of food. So it's only 4 days, makes it not so bad. Day one, like I said, you get a lot of food. You get 2 of these bars. These are what you're going to eat first thing in the morning. If you can, try to push it back even. Don't like wake up and eat it right away. But this is what you're going to enjoy in the morning. You're going to get 2 soups. They're actually quite delicious. I recommend when you're eating your soups to make a meal out of it, to put it in a bowl, to sit down, to put some pepper on it, and to enjoy eating your soup. Eat it slowly, savor it. This is going to be your big meal time. On the days that we get these crackers, they're actually quite delicious. I recommend just splitting the package into 2 so you can enjoy some crackers in your soup. The olives are one of my favorite parts of the program because they're so good. So really enjoy these olives. They're nice and salty and savory. Tea is going to be your best friend. Prolon supplies you with some tea. I always keep a stash of peak tea around. They make a matcha fasting that is absolutely delicious. You can drink that all day long. You can also drink any sort of flavored water. So if you want to put some lemon in your water, lime in your water, LaCroix, whatever people call it, the Splendrift. You can drink those also. I drank Gerolsteiner to get some bubbles. Pellegrino would work as well, Perrier, but anything that maybe is like a little bit fizzy that might fill you up a little bit. And then several days of the program, you get to have a Cocoa Crisp. This is such a delight at the end of the day. So save it. Again, sit down and enjoy it. Don't take it on the run. Sit down and enjoy it. Some other things you can do to set yourself up for success. If you are the person that primarily makes the meals in your house, if you have a family, you do need to do some proper planning prior to starting this program. Make sure that you have food to feed everyone. My husband does not plan on me feeding him during this time. He'll say he normally doesn't plan on me feeding him anyway, but especially during this 5 days. My kids, I'm not making them any fabulous meals either. It's going to be eggs. It's going to be avocado toast. It's going to be eating out probably 2 days. It's going to be some chicken tenders in the air fryer. Quick, easy things that don't require a lot of time with me in the kitchen. Remember, if you even taste test something, you're breaking your fast. So be very mindful of that along the way. You want to lay off any terribly strenuous exercise. Don't plan on doing any long runs or heavy weightlifting during this time. Perhaps find some restorative practices, perhaps a yin yoga class if you've ever been looking to try that out, or a stretching class, doing some walking, just really taking this time to allow your body to rest and restore. And most importantly, you want to get sleep. You may find some people usually say they struggle day 1 and day 2 because they feel hungry when they're going to sleep. But hopefully you will find by day 3 that you start to sleep really, really well. A lot of people report that. So set aside time to sleep. And if you ever feel that you're struggling with any of these things, or if you ever have any outside noise coming in, remember, this is your time. This is for you. And a common phenomenon is that when people are really looking to better themselves, people around them that maybe don't feel strong about themselves will try to pull them back down with them. And you have to be prepared to fight that. You might have someone in your life that's like, just go grab a bite with me. Let's go to happy hour. Let's go have a drink. It'll just one bite of cake at the office birthday party. It's not that big of a deal. But for you, this is the big deal. So you have to be mentally prepared to stand up for yourself during this time. No, I'm putting me first. I want to achieve my goal. And I will tell you, I don't know anyone that has not made it through the 5 days and not been so incredibly proud of themselves. I mean, in this modern world that we live in, where there's stuff everywhere and you're told that, you need to have this and this and be eating all the time, and you feel so good because you're allowing your body an opportunity to rest and repair itself. And then you can move on to whatever program you might have lined up after. So anyway, I will be here for the next 5 days. Enjoy.